Well, whether you want it or not, I said before I forget, so now that I remember, let me show you how to create a very easy financial binder, a daily journal, whatever you want to call it. It could be anything you need it to be and decorate it just like you want it to be for under $5. Let's get into it. Mosaic life. Mosaic life. Mosaic life. So I'm about to show you how I created this very inexpensive cheap binder that you can use for a daily journal, a financial planner, any activity list, whatever you want to use it for. And this is very inexpensive, like I said, versus what you can buy out the store already done for you. That can range from anywhere from $10 to even $30. So use this tip. Okay, first thing you have to do is buy a binder. Now, I had this one for about 4 years now, and it was, I want to say, between $7 and $13 when I got it, because I got it from Office Depot. I was trying to be fancy, but you can absolutely go get a cheaper binder. This one has the open view, so that's why it was a little more expensive, but you can absolutely get something simpler and it'll work just fine. The first thing I did was created a cover sheet. And what I did was I took construction paper, regular construction paper. You can buy this by the bulk for like $1.50 or something. You can get a booklet of it for like change. So get some construction paper and then print you out something, and then you cut around it, you cut it, and then you place whatever you want to say on it. I chose financial freedom, freed slave, nothing racial anyway. I'm saying freed slave from the system, because they always say you're a slave to the system and you're trying to free yourself from being a slave to the system. So that's why I put that, because that's the goal, is to not, be financially independent without dependent on the job or the government to take care of me after so long. And I got Mikey's, which is my name, of course, leading to financial freedom, and that's what I chose to do. And I punched a hole in it because originally I was going to put it inside. The binder, but I decided to use this as my cover sheet since I had this little view thing there. So I'm going to place that in there, and I got to work it in, so give me a second. Once you have a cover sheet, now if you don't have the clear view binder, just put it on the first page of your binder when you open it. Put it on the first page. Now, in order to create the binder that I wanted, what I did was I created a sheet that's, another freedom of slavery, and it's basically my debt. I'm clearing my debt. So I had a debt plan right here. And I put that in the front because that's going to last until I finish it. And that is my car note. That's my biggest debt that I have. And I put that on the front, and then I put my savings plan on the back of that. And again, this is just construction paper. I just printed these little things out. Looked on Google and typed in debt payment plan, and I looked on Google and typed in savings plan, and I found the image that I liked, and I printed it out, and then I did some little clip art to make it, just make it look a little creative or different. But basically it's just printed paper. You can go to the library and do this for free because they let you print out so many pages for free. And and I didn't even glue it. I just taped it. I just used tape, and I taped it onto the construction paper. And then you just use a hole puncher. If you don't even have a hole puncher, just poke a hole in it. You don't even have to do that much about it. Just poke a hole in it with a pencil or something. It's gonna work just fine. And there you have it. So I had my title page, and now I have my beginning page. Now, I wanted this to operate like a calendar, a day planner, or something you can write things down in, right? Whatever you want. So, again, I just picked a different color construction paper. I went online and I printed out a calendar for each month, just like this. And I went and got these little tabs. These little tabs were $1, and it came with a pack of like 24 of them from Walmart. And I just taped it on the corner. So once I have them all together, you can easily flip through it on each month. Just like a day planner. And I put all my important dates. I typed those in, printed out a calendar, and on the back of it, I did the monthly budget. I wrote, that's way you can put your monthly budget on the back of your calendar. Put your monthly budget and all your expenses right there. Again, this is just another image from Google. You don't have to, I can try to find a link and put it in the description box, but you can just go get whatever type in monthly budget, click on images on Google, and there you go. Just pick one and print it out. Cut it out and tape it onto your construction paper. There's your month of January. Put it on in there. Now, how do you do the days of the week? Easy. Loose leaf paper. What you do, you take a piece of loose leaf paper and you divide it into however many days you want. I decided to divide it into 2 days. 2 days on the front, 2 days on the back, creating 4 dates for one sheet of paper to save paper. Now you can easily, if you don't need this much space, and most people won't need this much space because you can literally write anything you want to in there, you can divide it up even further and do 3 days per pages, and then have 3 days on the front and back and have 6 per page. And this way, you only need 8 pieces of paper for each month with my 4 days, because 8 times 4 is 32. There's not 32 days in any month, so all you need is 8 pieces of paper for each month. And I started this one in January, the end of January, and then so I only needed 1 piece of paper, and then I went on to February, and it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You print out a calendar. If you want to put the dates on it, whatever calendar you want, you can color coordinate it, whatever you want to do. But just print it out. Print out any important dates, somebody's birthday, the holidays, whatever you want. Just put it right there. I actually got a calendar with the holidays already on it. And then I just put my important dates there as far as remembering people's birthdays and stuff. And again, I just put my monthly budget on the back. My monthly budget on the back, and then I put all my expenses for that month down there. Punch the hole in it, put it in. And it's the same thing. And as you see, I just tried to line up these little tabs. I tried to line up the little tabs. Fold it, that's January, flip to February, just like that. So, and I just kept doing that. And like I said, here is my loose leaf paper. Again, you're going to have 4 dates on each page. You only need 8 pieces of paper. So all you need is to buy 1 pack, really, of loose leaf paper, and you will be good to go. 1 pack of loose leaf paper will get you all your months you need and plenty of space to write on each. See, like this. So that's 27, 28, 29, and this is February, so you don't have the 30th and, everything else. And you move on to the next, and so on. And I already did mine, as you can see, and this is how I went. So, and that is all of the months. Every month is in there. And okay, so when you open it again, first you have your cover page, whatever you want to make it creative. If you have this clear view, if not, then you place this on the inside, and that'll be your first page. And then you flip it and start your debt plan right there. Whatever debt you have, however many of these you need, just print them out and do it back to back to back to back until you have all your debts that you're trying to pay off. And then you have your savings plan right here after all your debt is listed. And then you go into your months, because you want to make yourself, every time you see this, you want to remind yourself you're working on this. And then you go into your months of, January, February. You can write whatever. If you got a date that night, if you have plans to do, it doesn't just have to be about finances. You can write literally anything you want in these blank spaces. You can use some stickers if you want or anything. And as you see, I can flip through it. Let's say I want to go to May. Here's May right here, because I got these little tabs that I can flip through. Also, I purchased this to hold. It's a little Ziploc thing, a little Ziploc pouch. Again, this was only like $1 or $2 for this little plastic Ziploc zipper. And what I did was I put pens, my markers, my pencil, my pencils, my pens, anything in here. Zip it up, and I normally keep mine in the front of the binder. So now I have things, my USB if I need it or anything like that in the front of my binder. So when I go to the library or anything, I have everything right here that I need, and I can keep my information or whatever I need to print out or something like that. I can keep it right here, easy to access. Then what you can do, you can also get extra paper, put your extra paper in the back, and use some kind of divider to divide the space between the last December and that space so they won't get mixed in together. And I have these extra page protectors. I don't use it on these because it's easier to just leave them loose and be able to write in them. But say I wanted to use page protectors instead of buying this. Well, you can use the page protectors and you can put anything. Like I have this legal pad to write down random list or whatever, a grocery list, things to do, ideas, anything like that. And you can just slide it in here, pop that open, and keep it safe. So now you have that. And also, now that that's done, the very last thing I made sure I had was a budget, and that was posted, and I put it right here. So I want that budget right here so I can see it every time I open the binder. So let me do that real quick. And that is the end of it. Now you have a financial planner binder, or a daily planner, or activity planner, a calendar, a journal, whatever you want it to be, and you made it yourself, and you can customize this whole thing to your needs, your wants, your creative style, or anything. And you did it all for less than $3 if you really just buy the construction paper, the loosely paper, and these little tabs. You don't even really need the page protectors or this, but if you do, it's all less than $5 if you already have your own binder. Now, depending on what binder you buy, that'll be the most expensive thing you get. But that is it. Okay, before I go, I just want to show you guys these little stickers that Kat had bought me because she knew I was doing my financial planning thing, and it's just random stickers that's making fun of adulting, quote unquote. So I thought those were funny. So if you have any tips, tricks, or anything you think I should add to the binder, well, I can't say that right, binder, anything you think I should add to the binder, or take away, or anything that you do to keep your finances in order, let me know. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you haven't got sick of me yet, you can follow me on Instagram or check out my website. Thank you again. See y'all later.